Hey, it's the girl with the word on the curb. And today we're going to be talking about love and marriage, Huntsville. And let's get started. First of all, I just started watching this show really this year because all of the other YouTubers have been talking about it. And I have seen so many groups on Facebook. So I had got into the different groups, and then I said, well, let me start watching this show. I started way long time ago when it first came out, watched a couple episodes here and there. And I thought, oh, this is a cute little group of people. They're young, nice looking. So I was kind of aware of what happened with the marriage between the Holtz. So I knew about that, but I didn't know really how it went down. So I decided this past spring I said, okay, let's go over because I wanted to get ready for this season to watch and can follow along with all the other YouTubers. And I'm like, okay, let me start. So I started watching and I watched and I cried. I'm like, you already know the end of the story, but I cried because I hate to see families break up. But I was feeling Melanie's pain. Tisha, I thought had low self-esteem. Cute girl, but I'm like, what's wrong with her? She's cute. Worried about the way she talks and everything. I don't know. I thought, oh, she's cute. Could be married tomorrow, so I'm too independent for that. But I thought it was, cute the way he kind of acts a little bit. I mean, he brought a little something to the show, But her mama, Miss Wanda, I liked it her. I thought she was a little bit much. But anyways, so overall, I thought the show was pretty good, and everything. But coming to this season, I watched it, and really one reason why I was really watching it because Dr. Heavenly and Carlos King was doing their Messy Mondays. And I'm like, wow. I enjoyed Messy Mondays. I'm not team nobody. I call it like I see it. But like I say, I felt sorry for Melody at first. And then as her marriage was falling apart, I felt like she wanted to burn the whole house down and mess with Tisha in her marriage, which I know this is a reality show, but if she was a true friend, she wouldn't have did that. I would have never did that to anyone because you can see Tisha could not take it at the time. And I felt sorry for her because she was dealing with other issues. Like I felt like she wasn't sure of herself enough. And I'm like, and I felt like she's kind of kissing Melody's ass, and could never be me. Kimmy, I guess she was cool. And I did not like Tiffany, period. Tiffany to me was a Karen. I did not care for her at all. Maybe she might be cool outside the show, but I didn't care for her. But maybe because she was stirring the pot and I didn't like the way she was stirring it, I guess. I don't know. And her husband, I'm glad for her sanity she went in and got off the show. Destiny. She came in a little hot, I thought, but I don't know. Like she was kind of fronting everybody at first, trying to get in everybody else's business. But when her marriage started falling apart, she didn't talk about it. Maybe that's the way, her husband wanted it or ex-husband wanted it. So comes to this year and seeing how Sonny and Moses is on the show, I thought, oh my goodness. So let me get into this. First of all, we're on season 9, episode 101, Tropical Stormi. I'm going to call it Mel ain't hearing it and not seeing it for Destiny. Destiny, stop being so dang on desperate to be Melody's friend. Because Melody says she ain't taking no applications. So let's get into it. As you can see, I got, which one? Tisha up. I like Tisha. I really do. I like Tisha. But girl, what is going on with this flip in this dress with the, I don't like it. I don't know. Maybe like might look better in person, but I do not like it. It just looks awful on screen. So those confessional dresses, I didn't care for Melodies either, or Destinies, or Stormy's. Looked like she was on the Flintstones or something, that she pebbled or somebody. I didn't care for none of them. I mean, I think they could, they all do well. I like Stormy's products. Put that in there. I like her Stormy products. I love the glaze, honey. I'll be buying it all. And I was actually buying the glaze before I was watching the show, because I was seeing that on Facebook first. But as we go along, as far as the men, Martell, he flies off the handle, and to me the what's his name, Marcel, to me he's funny. Yeah, I like kind of how him and Melody goes back and forth. They do it for the show, because what was that one episode years ago where I don't know, was it season 2 when she went in there, or to his place of business, where when he was building Black or whatever, and cussed him out. I thought, okay, this is TV, because I would never cuss out my husband's friends. That's what his job is, not mine. I would be handling Tisha like she was handling her. And so then we have Maurice. Maurice is kind of like the voice of reason, I would say, and Kimmy the same way. So, anyways, as we get into this, like I said, I went feeling none of the conversational, the confessional outfits. But Kimmy's, I guess hers was nice because it didn't kill me. But so we're gonna start off with Tisha, and I'm gonna say the big and tall Shanita having words. And I understand why Tisha did what she did, because I wouldn't like being called the ops, and she was saying it, trying to dig at her. She thought they were going back and forth. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And you just thought you can kind of bully this little short girl. Maybe I like Tisha because she's short and dark like me. But I didn't like it at all, because I felt like, Tisha answered the question. She said, yes, I can be cordial. I'm an adult. And, I feel the same way. I can be cordial with somebody, but I wouldn't be in those settings with somebody I didn't care for. But, they doing it. They all getting a check. So, okay. But Tisha let her know I'm not the one or the two. And big and tall walking away, talking about that girl better not get in my face. I better not walk up on me no more, because I got too much to lose. She ain't got nothing to lose. Whatever. I started following Shanita on Instagram before she got on the show. And after seeing her on the show, she's thirsty for the camera, I believe. So, anyways, this Destiny pulls Sunny to the side. I ain't seeing it for Sunny at all, because why is she here on the show? It makes no sense to me. In real life, what is she there for? Nothing but to I don't get it. Why are they coming from Missouri other than the show? And since they talk about being on the show in the show, I'm like, this is ridiculous. But anyways, because her most of the times woman is being there and trying to be in her friend group. So I would have made it known. I wouldn't have nothing to say to her. I wouldn't give a dang on what she got to say, whatever. And I let my friends know, hey, we ain't hanging out together. Point blank. Me and the old girl could not hang out in the same spaces, especially when I felt like we were friendly and you met your husband while he was still my man. Okay, so we can get past that. So let me get my notes together here. Sunny tells her, I never wanted my happiness or my joy to become your pain. Really, Destiny? I mean, really, Sunny? I just feel like, I don't know why Sunny's there. I mean, actually, other than for the whole show to be messy. I understand from Carlos King's point, but realistically, I don't understand why is she here. Other than, to gloat in Destiny's face that I got your man and I married him. He chose me. I got the ring. Whatever. So then Sonny says it may not, because let me go back. Destiny was talking to her, which I wouldn't have pulled her to the side. And I guess Destiny did say that this was foul. And Sonny said, it may not be what you want, or excuse me, it may not be what you like. Why, and I'm like, yeah, of course it's not what she like, or either I don't know how to take Sonny and what she's there. I guess that whole piece gets me, whatever, because I wouldn't, because if she felt like she was being attacked, ma'am, why are you here? What is the purpose? You rub it in Destiny's face, I don't get the whole point, and I don't know why this successful woman, both of them, what they want with a jailbird like that. I don't get it. He locked up right now. I don't get that. But anyways, we keep on going. So then we have Mel and Destiny. And again, Destiny, she's a little tipsy, I think. And Mel ain't seeing it for her, And she says she ain't taking no friendship applications on any of that. But when Destiny, why? Why you telling her you love her? You sorry. So what? I guess I'm not that type of girl. Because if you act like you don't like me or whatever, and for whatever reason we fell out, we just fell out. I ain't about to be sitting here begging you to be my friend. Maybe because Mel is the queen bee on this show, and that's why she felt like she got to kiss her ass, but never, ever, 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 ever in life will I be feeling like I need to kiss somebody's ass to be my friend. No. I'm a roller who rolls with me, but best believe I ain't begging nobody to be my friend. So, anyways, so the next day they get ready to go on to go to somewhere to go to eat, and they was on these little car things. I forgot what they called, whatever. But Destiny was hoping that she didn't have to drive with Melody, ATV drive. Turns out Melody's island boy Nathaniel, he comes to get her and her friends, and the other girls ride with the other guy, and then Tisha and who all has to wait? Tisha and Kimmy, and maybe somebody else had to wait with them to get the ride to the place that they were going to. So they rolled around the island and they end up looking at this awesome view. And this is where Melody gets up and she told Destiny she appreciate her with her receipts and how Moses basically wouldn't shit. It was kind of playing both of them, which it looked like. Anyways, and so then let me see, let me get back on my notes. Talked about the receipting, and then we cut to what else we got going on here. The scene with Monster and Maurice. Monster has really blossomed into, well, maybe I shouldn't say blossomed. He's really grew up, and he's a very handsome young guy. And I like the scene with Monster and Maurice, talking about education and his football and what are his plans when you go to college. It reminds me of when my son graduated. He did play football in college and high school. College 1 year though. But I like being a football mom, so I like seeing that scene. So from there, we go, and Monster to me looks exactly like his mom, just like her. So then we go back to the girls, and then they were talking about the different situations with Sunny, because Sunny wanted to say her little piece about how her and Destiny had like a little blow up or whatever, and Destiny just kind of felt like she only apologized to the friends so she could be in that group, but not really to her. So then one thing I did notice, I don't know if I'm out of sequence or whatever, but I did notice Melody tried to be slick and throw Stormi under the bus like Stormi was hanging out with Sunny. Stormi was like, no, not me, girl. So then they go, I don't know, I might be all out of order, but this is where I took my notes. Destiny tries to apologize to Mel about what she said. Her mom is pimping her out at her little, what was the name of her beauty supply store, Madani store. And Destiny, really, most parents and their children are close. And just because maybe Mel's mom may not reprimand her in front of everyone, but she might do it behind closed doors. So, but why do you assume that she needs money from her daughter? And I just didn't get the whole thing, that she's pimping her. And I thought that was dumb, really dumb. You should have just not said it. And just said, girl, I was just saying it because I was mad and I couldn't think of nothing else to say. That's the first thing that came out of my mind. And came with it out of thin air. That's what you should have said, because the excuse you gave just sound like dumb shit to me. So then we go on down. I think I'm skipping a whole lot of stuff here. So she asked Melody, did she accept her apology? And Melody said, no. No, not at all. And I'm like, wow. But I can't wait till they have the reunion, because I hope Destiny is seeing herself and see how she's kind of making herself look dumb. Because Melody said in the, let me go to my, I hope I got it up. Well, if I don't have it up, I'll let y'all hear it. Melody said she ain't accepting no friends. And I don't know, like, why are you putting yourself through this, Destiny? I just be friends with the ones who want to be friends with me, and be cordial with the ones who wants to be cordial. But anything else, I ain't hearing it. And I ain't having it. So let me go here. Let's find out how Melody put it. Let's see here. Let me see if y'all can hear it.
I'm not interested in interviewing for friends either. I'm actually good in that department. So we can be cordial, yes.
You hear that? Let me let you hear it again.
Applications right now. I'm not interested in interviewing for friends either. I'm actually good in that department. So we can be cordial, yes.
Okay, so Destiny, stop trying to be her friend. She don't want to be your friend, And Destiny, she, like Dr. Heavenly said, Melody ain't really fucking with none of them girls because they're friends with Martell. And she just let Destiny know that I didn't like it. I wish I would have been told my friend that, hey, you gonna be calling him. And I don't know, because we talk about everybody, because that's how me and my friends do. We talking about everybody. So if you talking to him, I know you telling him my business. Now, because I didn't sat there and talked about his little side piece and everything else. And I feel like you might be telling him. So either we can be cordial, but me and you can no longer be friends, and you're going to be friends with him. And I understand that you were friends with him first. But what I didn't like, let me go back to my notes. In these confessionals, why? I felt like everybody was coming at Mel about her sexuality. I'm like, what am I missing? What am I missing? Because Destiny said, because she could have screwed or could have had Martell and her too. And I'm like, or Martell, I'm calling Martell. Martell and her too. And I'm like, what's going on here? And then when Kimmy said, because she liked to go on vacation with girls. I don't know. I think, everybody's trying to be a little messy, which I like. But I'm like, I That's not the first time I believe that Destiny has said that. And I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Why you coming at her like that? Because I wouldn't like it. They also talked about the things that they didn't like that they had said, because Destiny didn't like the fact that Melody had insinuated that her and Martell was sleeping together. I guess I would have probably thought the same thing myself. If you talking to him 1 o'clock in the morning, I understand Melody. I do. And she just like I said, ain't trying to be friends with him. But Miss Shanita, I feel like you are so thirsty for the camera. Because the other friend girl of Melody's, I don't think she said maybe 2 words. You leading conversations and saying who's the ops and all this stuff, and got mad when Tisha decided to say, hey, I'm not taking it anymore. And let me go on back here. Let's find what Tisha had to say. Because she told her, she said, I'm not the one or the two. So, like, basically, don't come at me. I don't even know you, lady. And I just feel like as she saw that Tisha was small in stature, short, and she's bigger and taller than her, that Tisha was going to take it. And I like that Tisha stuck up for herself. Because in the beginning, she was not. That's maybe why I felt sorry for her, because I didn't like how Melody was running all over her tail. I didn't like it one bit. I said, now, girl, you gotta get a backbone or something. Because I feel like she running all over and you sitting here looking like you about to cry. Because I ain't about to be apologizing. No, that ain't me. I don't have too much apologize because I think I know everything, but no. So here we go. Let's see here what Tisha had to say. Oh, no, no, we're not talking about that one. Oh, God, I thought I had it. But anyways, when Tisha was letting her know she ain't the one or the two, and I thought, this big girl is really, really trying to press her. And I just think that you can't start something, and then when I kind of pop off at you, then you want to walk around like I did something wrong. But I like at the end they did handle that, and they were able to get past it. And Tisha apologized. Tisha, you was right. You could have did it because she had nobody business coming at you like that anyways. I felt like, but it is what it is. And then at the end, they have a conversation about the millimeters. And I think the millimeters be doing way too much. It is a show. But what I didn't like, that they're discussing on the show about being on the show. So I thought, has any other reality show ever did that? I don't think so. But I'm like, okay. Because Dr. Heavenly even said, I'm take the glasses off. I got a glare and I can't figure out which way these things on dress are going. Okay. Dr. Heavenly even has said that they was coming for her, because like I said, I enjoyed watching Messy Mondays. That was the highlight of my Mondays after, I get done with my day. Look at this mess. And I get done with my day with after I close my business, I sit down and I will watch Messy Mondays and laugh and laugh and laugh, and I thought they're just making jokes. Dr. Heavenly is like she is. I mean, y'all might not like her, but I really like Dr. Heavenly because to me, she's funny, and she usually doing things to be funny. And, but for fans to get angry with her, I mean, let Melody get angry with her. But the fans, Melody don't need y'all to help. She don't. She a grown woman making money, doing all these big things. She don't need y'all to go around there acting a fool for her. But for y'all to call Dr. Heavenly's office and y'all shut down Tisha and Marcel's business, and then you show up to Stormi's place of business, I like, why? And so when Stormi cussed you out, did she end up having to go to jail for some bullcrap? Because I tell you, if anybody come to my place of business, we're gonna have a problem. But all in all, so they were asking Melody about asking Melody, do she think she should be able to like say something, because sometimes it goes too far for what some of these fans do. And the way it kind of ended, like Melody, like I ain't gotta say shit to them. I don't know them. Which I thought, okay. And they say even Beyonce says be nice. And then here comes, look at this. Here comes Big Girl Shanita. Compare Melody Cherie to Beyonce. I'm like, girl, you know you thirsty for this camera. Here. Now, I like Melody, but Beyonce really? Really? That's a stretch. You could have named somebody else. You could have named somebody else that's even in reality TV. Beyonce? You could have said, you can't even compare Melody Cherie to Candy Burrs. And that's my girl. Melody Cherie is probably, she ain't even comparable to Phaedra. She's not comparable to maybe Cynthia Bailey. Maybe. I know Cynthia Bailey got a big squad though. I mean, not she don't have a big squad like Melody. Melody has a big squad, but as far as fame goes, if I wouldn't know this show, I wouldn't know of Melody, So I'm just like, really? Beyonce? But okay. And I'll let you hear that. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever to me. I'm like, okay, so we comparable to Beyonce. And let's see here. I can get my phone together. This is my first time actually doing a recording, so I didn't know how it was gonna work out. So, but yeah, if we look at or listen to her compare her to Beyonce, and I know I made another one. I think it's this right here. Let's see here. If I can even pull it up, shoot. Okay, here we go. We get her to play back. When you reach a certain level of success, Mel Beyonce. I guess when you that friend and your friend is that girl, you gonna compare her to Beyonce. So I'm gonna compare my besties to Beyonce. Girl, honey, when you got it going on like Beyonce, really. But all in all, I thought it was a good episode. Oh God, I even forgot to mention her, Miss Oh Lord have mercy, I done skipped all over her. What's the lady name? I can see her face. The little short lady, the older lady on the show. Oh God, don't get mad at me. Oh Lord have mercy. The older married lady. Oh, I can't think of her. I didn't write it down either. But she's the one that brought up about the millimeters. Oh my God, I can't remember her name. But like I said, it was a good show. I like it when it's a little messy. I just don't like the fact when you're talking about social media and you're talking about actually being on the show. Because the reality is you're doing the show, but we're not, it's supposed to be acting like you're not doing the show, because we're watching you like your everyday life. I know y'all put on a little extra sauce on everything, but next time let's not do that. I don't like that. But I don't know. I would say this episode was probably out of a 10. I give it a good 8 because I watched it a couple times, but I thought it was pretty good, and I can't wait to see the next episode, and I can't wait to see the men back on there because I like it when Martell pop off. I do, I really do. I like it when they pop up, and also, um, Destiny understood how Melody felt when she was going through what she was going through with Martell cheating and all the other stuff. And she, I guess, because she was in it now, not really cheating, but the extra girl being there and all that. I just don't understand why is Sonny here. Sonny, why are you here? I mean, it's good for the show, but I don't know. Why are you here? You live in St. Louis. Why are you in Huntsville? I mean, maybe I missed that part. I don't understand. What was her purpose of coming back to? I don't know. And for them to be arguing over him, like I said, he a jailbird. He been in and out of prison. Seem, I don't know. Ladies, I feel like y'all both could do better than that. But I don't know. I said it was a good show. But again, Tisha, I hate this dress and the hair. I hate it. 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 Her hairdo looks like the early 90s. It does. All she needed was a patent leather outfit on and but a block heel. And she looked like she stepped out of 94 or 95. Oh, and she needed the lipstick with the black liner on there. But Tisha, you're a pretty girl. Like your prettiness. And one thing I will say too. Watching the show and then looking at some of the comments from the different groups, I think y'all are a little hard on these ladies. I mean, I go after people in my group too. But for y'all to, I seen one today, somebody came at Tisha, yesterday, they came at Tisha about her looks. And basically it was saying that Tisha's skin, I mean, they had the magnet zoom in on the camera and go like this, and then you get all the little pores being open, and said that she needs some of Melody's product. And a lot of the women, even though they didn't care for Tisha, they was like, wait a minute, this happened after the election. So, we all like this because of the election. That's why I couldn't even, took me forever just to get this together because I about lost my mind that night. But anyways, they were like, why? And I was like, why? Why is we coming for her? I mean, because I think Tisha is probably on this show. She damn sure ain't the worst looking. Damn sure ain't. Damn sure ain't. And I think Tisha's a nice looking girl. So for them to come at her looks, I'm just like, why? And everybody in that chat was like, why? I might not like Tisha, but Tisha's an attractive girl. I don't know. I don't, maybe I got to go back and really watch again and see why people don't like Tisha. I don't know. But I'm always kind of the one for the underdog. And I felt like she was being bullied. So, but I don't know why I didn't like her. I felt sorry for her, but why she didn't like her, I don't know why. They said she lied, so I don't know what she lied about, or this is driving me nuts. What she lied about, or whatever. Maybe I need to go back and see it, but I just think that I pretty much like all the women, because all of them can be messy. Yes, all of them can be messy, and it's a reality show. If everybody got along and it was just, cotton candy and smiles all the time, we say it's boring. So we like to see a little roughness and everything going on. So I like, like I said, I like the episodes. The confessional outfits were horrible. Tisha. But that's the word on the curb. Y'all have a good night. And until next time, peace.